Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is a bad day to be me. Also a bad day to be an Acura fan. This picture right here is my 2019 Acura RDX that I've been praising and saying nothing but great things about. And today's come the day when that changes, because a couple days ago, it left me stranded. So I'll skip right to the good stuff. 74,000 miles and the engine is toast. Yeah, it's cooked. 74,000 miles on a brand new, well, 5-year-old car now, technically. Not acceptable. So anyway, I've essentially been battling a coolant leaking issue for the last month with this car. It overheated out of nowhere. Just idling, not overheating when you're driving or nothing. So I didn't really think much of it. Brought it to the dealership because it's under warranty. That's what you do when you have a warranty. You go to the dealership. So I take it there, and they basically assure me everything's fine, nothing's wrong. I'm like, well, what about the coolant leak that's going on? They're like, well, that definitely shouldn't happen. But we topped it up, and we couldn't replicate the issue, and it only happened to me once, so I kind of thought, maybe it's a weird thing. No idea. Fast forward a week or so after that, randomly does it again. This time I check it myself. Pop the hood, coolant's down. Pull the oil stick, not going in there. So that's a good sign. Still, same thing, it's under warranty. Call the dealership, bring it back. Can't find the leak, can't replicate the issue, comes back home. A couple weeks go by again, happens again. This time, no coolant leak though, which was strange to me. So I thought, it's gotta be the fan or something stupid, right? Send it to the dealership again. Third time in less than a month, it goes to the dealership. So it goes there finally, and they say, can't figure it out, but you know what? Maybe it's the fan. We'll change the relay, we'll change a fan. And that's what the service people told me. So that's kind of what I went with. And then I go there for that, and they decide they want to reinvestigate it. This time we have our quote-unquote head mechanic look at it. Sure. Let's see what they come up with. So they look at it, and what I end up getting is a phone call later on in the day. And I dropped this thing first thing in the morning, so I thought that'll be a quick hour or two. I'll get it back. Wait all day, nothing happens. Phone rings at the end of the day, like 10 minutes before they close. So I think something's up, obviously. And they say, okay, well, here's the deal. Your car is not drivable anymore, and we didn't even run it we had to push it out of the shop. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Great news. So what's wrong? Well, the cylinder head gasket is toast. And it's leaking into cylinder 3. Good news is it's not in the oil. Bad news, the car doesn't want to start. That sounds like pretty much bad news to me. So let me reiterate, this car has 74,000 miles and the engine's essentially cooked. Thank God it's under warranty, so that's not out of pocket on my hand. But what's going on with all these new cars? Like everything 2-liter turbo, 1.5 turbo, German engineering, Audi and Volkswagen have been doing turbo stuff for a long time. And a lot of cars go pretty far with very minor issues. And for whatever reason, none of the other manufacturers seem to be able to get it right. And it's pretty annoying when you pay, 40, 50, 60,000 plus dollars for a car. That being said, I'm still a fanboy. I do like this car. But either I got a lemon or it's just time to get rid of it and move on. I don't know what to do. It's very unfortunate. Again, it is fixed. It's going to be paid for by the dealership. So I'm not out of pocket, which is great. But this was kind of interesting because the last time that it went to the dealership, they advised I should change the spark plugs. And because that's not a warranty issue, that is a wearable part technically, the guy just said, hey, are you able to do that yourself? Absolutely, I can do that myself. I've changed a lot of spark plugs over the years, so I feel very comfortable. Coil unplug, very easy to do. Pull it out, and I get 3 of 4, no problem. Felt very normal. Go to do the other one, and it's just tight, like someone Loctited it or something. I couldn't figure it out. I told them at the dealership this, and they kind of just ignored it. Well, it turns out that that's the cylinder, that the head gasket's bad according to them after they did some testing. So it's probably all corroded and rusty in there, and that's why I couldn't get it out. It's a very bad day, unfortunately. This day will be remembered as the day my 2019 Acura RDX, which I have grown fond of, passed away, engine failure being the cause. Not even sure what to think anymore. You know, I have a 2010 Silverado with almost 300,000 miles, and it's a truck, and it's a V8, and all those things. But you know what? Guys, they've been making cars, like literally, the first car came out over 100 years ago. You think over 100 years we found out how to build them so they last, you know, and everything's made to, you know, to break. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Everyone understands and is fully aware that everything is designed to fail so they can sell you another one. Because we live in a throwaway society. Everything from plastic straws or paper bags, you name it, they want you to get rid of it, go buy another one. And cars are absolutely no different. You know, you got everybody out there making proprietary electronics and stuff, so you can't even fix this stuff. It's got to go to the dealership. You got to flash your credit card and don't even look. Just pay the bill. Pay the bill. Pay the bill. But this isn't all right. And I know I'm not alone. I've done a lot of researching since this happened. I really didn't even want to make this video because I just, I'm not that guy. You know, I'm really not much for complaining and stuff. I'll just kind of take it and go as is. And really the dealership has been very good as far as I'm concerned. But like I said, either I have a lemon or there's something more going on here. And I don't know, maybe you guys can chime in with your RDXs. If anybody else has had any kind of similar issues, let me know. I am curious if I'm, you know, alone or not. And it's very unfortunate because, you know what, I really thought I like everything else about the car. Fit, feel, fit, finish, you know, reasonable acceleration, great on gas, booming stereo, roomy enough for what I do with it. Really no issues except for, well, this is obviously a pretty big issue. Houston, we have a problem. But, yeah. Not happy. Anyway. Like, comment, subscribe, watch it, don't watch it, whatever you want, you know. I'm just trying to put some awareness out there. And hopefully you guys have better luck with yours than I did with mine.